The obstacle course is colossal. The leaps are epic, and you really, really want to stick your landings because the floor is lava!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 obstacle game shows.
I trust you like the brother I've never had.
That's awkward. Ballista misses Cassidy, but Cassidy should have no trouble hitting the water.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best competition shows that feature contestants completing some type of obstacle course. We'll be including international shows as well as ones found on streaming services. Which obstacle-based competition show is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Ultimate Tag. It's a pretty safe bet to say that every one of us has probably played a game of tag or two in our lifetime. It's a childhood favorite, and the rules are simple.
Players on your mark, it's time to play some tag.
Whoever is first tagged it must then tag another player, which in most cases just means a tap on the shoulder, or a shove depending on who you play with. The tag is then passed around as each player taps another, and yeah, you know the rules.
Wow, his feet are barely touching the ground. The flair is unbelievable.
Given that this game inspired a movie, it's no surprise to see a competition show centered around it as well. Players run through a series of obstacles while attempting to dodge professional taggers. It's way more intense than a playground battle and definitely more entertaining.
We're halfway through dodge tag and these players are showing no signs of letting up. Epic airborne again, he scores.
Number 9. Double Dare franchise. Upon hearing the name of this show, you're probably flooded with childhood memories of embarrassing things you did on account of a dare. Hopefully that's not just us. This Nickelodeon game show takes that idea and sprints with it. It combines physical challenges and trivia questions, plus the dare component.
If a couple celebrates their paper anniversary, how many years have they been together? It's worth $20.
Dare.
Now worth 40.
If one team doesn't know the answer to a trivia question, they can dare the opposing team to answer, who can then double dare them in return.
Or you could double dare them back. It's worth $20.
Double dare.
Now worth 40, we're going to take a physical challenge.
The physical challenges often involve food or liquids, and the challenge is not to eat them, if that tells you anything. For a game show aimed at kids, it gave just enough gross out factor to be funny, and still had you rooting for a winner.
On your mark, get set, go! Reach up there and pull it off. That's really the clever way to do it. You don't have to knock it down. We tell our contestants that on a daily basis, and they choose to do it another way. Here we go, through the sushi, and Carol is waiting patiently with 47 seconds remaining. Here comes the flag, and here comes the snow shaker.
Number 8. Floor is lava. As a kid, how often did you pretend the carpet in your living room was lava while jumping from cushion to couch to cushion? If you played it often, you might want to think about trying out for this show.
I can't let you fall in. I already let one of you fall in. Oh my God, are you almost there?
Keep going, I'm almost there.
Just as the name implies, contestants on this Netflix original must navigate a precariously built obstacle maze without falling into the sea of lava beneath them. It may not be actual lava, but that doesn't make the contestants any less fearful of falling in. Between Rutledge Wood's high energy and the zeal of the contestants, you can't help but smile and hope they make it to the other side.
A very impressive jump, but something even more impressive, look at Stacy's celebration.
Number 7. Viking, the ultimate obstacle course. It might be the first Japanese game show to appear on our list, but here's a teaser. It's not the last. Similar to other game shows of this genre, Viking consists of 4 stages of obstacles that increase in difficulty with each round.
Onto the slide, get that raft going, and across the pool. How much fun does this look?
50 players vie for the title of Ultimate Survivor as they climb walls, build makeshift bridges, dodge giant beams, and all but fly through the air.
And the superior body weight there of Antonio. Oh, that was very polite. Well done, gentlemen.
It's fascinating to watch as contestants you wouldn't expect to do well surprise both the commentators and the audience. Given the rather intense reputation of Japanese game shows, this one is pretty tame in comparison.
Very entertaining stuff this week. And over the line at last.
Number 6. Hyperdrive. What do you get when you combine Need for Speed with your typical obstacle course? An eye full of fast cars taking runs like nobody's business.
What did I just witness?
This Netflix competition show pits drifting drivers against each other in a high-speed obstacle circuit. A large part of the appeal is seeing these cars drift around some pretty tight corners, but the added pressure of the stopwatch definitely shifts the action into high gear, and we mean that literally.
So perfect!
What can't you do?
Absolutely flawless.
Throw in some specialty targets, pylons to avoid, and water levels, and you've got a must-see for any fan of racing cars.
Oh, missed that spot. There we go. And he got it.
Keep it going.
Hold it. Get back to it.
Here we go. Bam, bam.
Number 5. The Titan Games. The tagline for this show reads as, "Titans aren't born, they're made." While some of the other shows on this list have players compete solo for the quickest time, the Titan Games sees players directly rivaling each other in-game.
Now you gotta start hacking away at those pins to drop those pillars.
As with many competitions like this, the rounds are divided by gender, with each challenger striving to move on to the next circuit. Should they succeed, the competitors then take on Mount Olympus, which consists of a series of obstacles each player must overcome.
Just see the anvil bringing him back, lifted Gina off the ground.
The fastest man and the fastest woman are crowned winners and dubbed Titans. It's a strong spin on the classical obstacle course race, and certainly yields some pretty amazing athleticism.
Go, Leonard!
Haley is already taking off. All those years climbing ropes and fences doing her ROTC training is paying off in the Titan arena.
Number 4. Ultimate Beastmaster. If you're scrolling through Netflix and happen to come across this show, you might be tempted to dismiss it as yet another ninja show.
Trying to figure out the best way to make this 10-plus foot jump. Oh, and he held on!
Although it shares many of the same types of obstacles seen elsewhere, Ultimate Beastmaster definitely stands out on its own. Not only does it allow international contestant participation, the show also produces localized versions available in other countries, which often feature many regional celebrities as commentators.
4, 3, 2, 1, time's out of time!
Have you ever wanted to join one of these competitions? You might just get the chance. By expanding beyond just one country, the show gains a much wider reach for both the talent participating and those who watch.
Just do it! Here we go! He's slick, but he manages to hang on. Okay, getting into the digestive tract has been difficult for some of our athletes.
Number 3. Wipeout. Given the fascination with Japanese game shows, it was only a matter of time before a North American version of one of them came to fruition. Such is the case with Wipeout and the various iterations of it, including the British Total Wipeout.
That bottom bar now getting higher and the pressure's going faster. They're doing well though, coping admirably.
Players go through increasingly difficult obstacles over the course of 4 rounds. From jumping off giant red balls to ducking mechanical punches, contestants take a literal beating trying to make their way to the end.
John the Blob providing hours of fun for our contestants today. It is a great course and conversation starter. My bad. Woo!
It may be a competition show, but the real entertainment here comes from the hilarious commentary and the epic fails.
I want to be awesome, be like me. He's right. Oh, look at that. You know, in a million years, I would never exaggerate. He is Mayor McAwesome of Awesome Town.
Number 2. TAKESHI'S Castle. If you've seen this show or the American redub, then you probably noticed a striking similarity to Wipeout. They're so similar, in fact, the Japanese broadcaster of Takeshi's Castle filed a lawsuit against ABC for copyright infringement. On the air for only 4 years, this Japanese game show certainly gave their contestants a good run for their money, sometimes literally. Players would run from giant rolling balls, scale walls, and generally do their best to stay afloat. Also, sometimes literally. The final showdown saw contestants using lasers, water pistols, and paper rings in an effort to seize Count Takeshi's castle. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Splat-a-lot. Medieval-themed obstacle course, anyone?
He is like a bumblebee, going from flower to flower and getting stung. Like the honey he makes, that splat was sweet.
Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge. Looks suspiciously like Army Bootcamp.
In 3, 2, 1, go! And we are off!
Kiniku Banzuke. Endurance put to the test.
慎重な滑り出し。
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Ninja Warrior franchise. When the cable channel G4 started running episodes of the Japanese sports entertainment special Sasuke, they had no idea what was to come. American Ninja Warrior, its spin-offs, and other international versions have seen a ginormous rise in popularity over the years. The first American Ninja Challenge started off as a means for people from the US to qualify for the Japanese show. But as the franchise's following grew from its debut in 2009, it quickly became its own thing.
Get on the salmon ladder now. 3 obstacles still to come after this. Boom, no problem. 3 obstacles to go. And now the crazy clocks.
Over the course of a season, contestants go through various qualifier courses to get to the finals. The last course is so difficult that only 3 contestants have ever beat it. Now that's what we call an obstacle.
Well, he talks about it. He gets such joy out of performing, whether it's opera singing or his worship group. Well, mostly out here on the course. Daniel Gill can sing.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.